Stefan, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Ramon. And I'm French, huh? So I'm a partner at
Très bien.
ECBF. Very pleased to be with you today. I'm a bit disappointed with the idea of being French. You should invent one for French people that is a box, actually, and has 5 of the faces that would be red, right?
Nice.
Because that's how we are, a bit cynical, no? Okay, so I'm a partner with ECBF, joined the fund in October 2020. I'm leading AgTech investments at ECBF together with Ananya and Hakan in our team. You'll have an opportunity to meet them later. And this is my pleasure to introduce ApheaBio from Ghent. So Isabelle came here as a neighbor. And Ramon was talking about biomimicry. So what actually Aphea is doing is harnessing the power of the soil microbiome to provide solutions to farmers that help them remove chemicals from the field. So that's very interesting for us. It's at the heart of the European Green Deal. And in a time where you have at the highest political level discussions about the EU Green Deal jeopardizing food security, I think Isabelle can show you that productivity and sustainability can be reconciled, and there are solutions for this. So, Isabelle, the floor is yours.
Ta 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 ta. Here you go. I will boot up your presentation and you are good to go. Et voila.
Thank you, Stefan. Well, it's a real pleasure to be here and to speak and introduce Aphea to all of you. This will be a story about change and courage.
One more click.
Change. It starts within. Grassroots bottom up. A growing unrest that yearns to get out. Change requires courage. Courage to do things differently. Better, faster, more sustainable. It's time to unleash the power of science on agriculture. To harness the forces of nature for healthy food, soil, and profits. We have that power and that courage. Discover our story, driving the revolution in biologicals.
Okay, so this was a very short introduction and setting the scene of what we are doing. So indeed, the story is about changing and changing the norm by challenging the conventional. This is what we are doing at ApheaBio. I don't have to explain to you probably that modern agriculture really comes at a very high sustainability price, and this is mainly due to the overuse of chemical pesticides, but also the overuse of a synthetic fertilizer. And this is exactly where Aphea comes in and where we produce or develop solutions that are based on biologicals. They are based on naturally occurring microorganisms. So you can imagine that the environment, the soil, the air, the plants, they are full of microorganisms and they have great potential. They are small, but they are having great potential. And this is the potential of nature that we are exploiting at Aphea. So how are we doing this? We are able to do this because we have developed a groundbreaking, cost-efficient platform that can help us to bring microorganisms from discovery up to the market. So here you see our innovative platform that starts at discovery, where we are mining the microbiome, mainly of the soil, but also of the plants, as I already told you. Following a very high throughput screening to find out the winner microorganisms, we bring them in kind of implanta phenotyping, meaning that we are looking for the effects or the beneficial effects the microorganism can have, and then we put them out in the open field, in the farmer's conditions, to make sure that we get the desired result and that we can indeed complement or replace some of the chemical solutions that are out there. Innovation for Aphea is very important. So innovation goes really through the platform from discovery to product launch. So here you see in a snapshot that we are a fully integrated company and a one-stop shop for biological solutions for agriculture. So we have solutions in all the different product segments, going from biostimulants, which are applied as a seed coating around the seed of, for example, wheat or maize, and they serve the plant by helping it better uptake of nutrients, but also to protect them against abiotic stress, such as drought, which is coming up very heavily also in our countries here. We also have a big section of biocontrol products that we develop, going from biofungicides. Those are microorganisms that can protect the plant from fungal diseases, towards bioinsecticide against insect pests, but also we have very nice products that are coming out in the future on bioherbicides, so to kill the weeds that farmers are suffering from. Our first product is really very close to market entry. So you see here a timeline of our first maize biostimulant. We started the project in 2020, and we are looking at a market entry in 2024. So what is this biostimulant doing? You have to imagine this as a kind of seed coating around a maize seed with a fungal strain. And that fungal strain has the capacity to help absorb the phosphorus that is in the soil to the maize plant. Here you see some data from our own field trials. So we have an amazing increase in yield potential of the treatment versus the non-treated maize plants. So this is, to finalize, this is our journey that we have come from. So we started the company in 2017, so celebrating our 5th anniversary very soon. We had 2 rounds of capital coming in from VC, amongst which ECBF was part of the Series B in 2021. We are now here preparing ourselves for a Series C fundraising and submitting our first regulatory dossier. What is also important is that we are in the queue with B Lab for a B Corp certificate. So very soon we will have a B Corp certificate, and our ambition with the current business plan that we have is to become break-even in 26-27. So I hope it gave you a kind of overview of what Aphea is doing. I hope I'm within the time. I want to thank ECBF, but also the limited partners of ECBF for the trust in Aphea. It's a story of change, and it needs courage, and this is, I think, what we bring to the table. Thank you.
Thank you very much.